Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, everyone. Wow. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. This is the NgoVo Convo podcast. I'm Veronica Vo, and I'm joined by Harrison No.
Hello.
He's that way.
I'm
here. Hello with the ears. I'll talk about that a little bit.
Oh my god.
But here, we just both want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from anime to comics. But really, we're trying to clean up this never-ending backlog, which serves as a never-ending backlog in these episodes. Because some would say it's two people conversing.
Like NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo spelled right above my head.
Wow. Genius. Mind blown.
Uh-huh.
Wow, yes. You can watch every episode on YouTube or listen to it as a podcast by searching NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. And like I said, welcome back. This is episode 1 of our News Dumpy. Week 1 and 2 of our News Dumpy, actually. So
yeah, because we took a break up at this point.
Yeah. We took a break. We took a little break. So, if you've never seen our News Dumpy from last year, surfed our YouTube channel, you don't have to finish anything, really. It's kind of like a fast-paced News Dumpy from me to you. And when I say to you, Harrison is also part of the you.
Majority of the time, yes.
Majority of the time.
I'm here for the ride.
Yeah, really. He is. So yeah, don't worry about spoilers. If you think we're about to spoil something, skip over a couple minutes. Or if you know the drill, you know the drill. But what did we miss? Apparently, a lot.
Yeah, because it's... technically, this is almost a month's worth.
Yeah, probably like 5 weeks, I think.
That's what it
Here
feels
and there.
like. Yeah.
Obviously, we both have tunnel vision, so if we're missing news, just drop in the comments below.
Sorry, I'm just looking through some of the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
But first and foremost, these ears. If you didn't watch our Japan episode, my husband begrudgingly bought me these Jujutsu Kaisen headband, and he said that if I didn't start wearing them in podcast episodes, that he would threaten to return them when we go back to Japan.
Uh-huh.
So here I am.
Okay, they're in frame. Okay, just want to make sure.
This is Gojo, my husband, my actual husband, and
Lobotomy Kaisen.
Yeah. But let's get into pop culture. Pop culture, my favorite section. One of my favorite sections. Yeah. The Golden Globes happened on Sunday, January 7th. Mm-hmm. That was a whole ordeal.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah. It's funny because I think it's been consistent, like, we have either quote-unquote funny people or comedians hosting a lot.
But they're not that funny when they go host.
Yeah. It's because they have a bit. When they do stand-up, it's a totally different thing, right?
Yeah.
There's
and
an
different
expectation.
Audience.
There's an expectation.
Yeah.
Well, and you would assume that they would be able to do that. If they write their jokes, if they do all this stuff, they're super aware, right? We're talking about Joe
Apparently, Coy. Joe Coy was not that aware of his audience.
He folded so fast trying to say, "Oh, I didn't write all of these jokes."
I know.
Like,
he was
dude, okay.
Took me 10 days to write this, and I'm like, college kids like write stuff in like a day and then a night. Like, what do you mean 10 days?
Dude, I'm like, 10 days is a lot. I don't know. What
yeah.
Well, I'm sure like for stand up, like they have, the material. I'm sure they take their time.
Yeah.
But I don't believe it.
It is what it is. But yeah, that happened. Barbie won a lot. Oppenheimer won a lot. That was, predicted. So great for them. In kind of sad news, I don't know if you know this YouTuber, Ruby Frank. She's used to be a family vlogger. She has pled guilty to 4 counts of felony child abuse charges.
Oh, about that.
Yeah. So they're a really famous family vlogger. They've kind of disbanded because the oldest daughter took herself out of the family, essentially. like no contact, but they're still minors, living with the parents. So that's kind of sad to see. But we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I don't like family YouTube vlogs, honestly.
It creeps me out.
Yeah,
It creeps me out.
I feel bad for the kids more often, if anything, because
they don't have a choice.
They don't have a choice, and they think it's normal growing up until they realize what? No, it's not. Yeah.
So it's weird. Ryan Gosling, he released a new version of I'm Just Ken, and it's great.
Okay.
Go watch it if you haven't seen it.
I haven't, so
it's great. It's great. Amazon Prime Video, the streaming service that Harrison and I both forget about a lot of the times.
Yep.
They'll be starting ads on movies and TV shows in the US starting on January 29th. So obviously that plays into like increasing prices if you don't want ads. I believe it's $3 more if you don't want ads. But yeah, they're gonna start running that at the end of the month.
See.
I know.
Like, that feels bad, but also I just don't use it enough that it hasn't hit yet.
Yeah, same. And the final thing is that the CW has rebranded, and now they're just CW with a new logo.
Really?
You haven't seen it? Yeah.
I haven't. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's been coming.
It's been coming. It's
because the I can't talk. Holy shit!
Wow.
I'm just trying to say the word. It's just been there. Like, the has been there for a while. It's just hidden. It's just weird when you're trying to say the. And I'm like, that sounds dumb, but it's always been there. But yeah, it's just the CW is just always, I don't know.
Yeah,
it looks
but now
the same.
It's just CW.
Yeah.
I think they just took out the word the.
Yeah, there we go.
I was
like, see.
I knew you were about to like scold me because I made fun of you, but I'm like, got him.
I was gonna say there's one more thing. Did you see how MatPat?
Yes.
The game theorist, or I guess whatever theory channel you watch.
The game theory, yeah.
Yeah, he's retiring.
Yeah, after 13 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I don't know if you watched him. I watched him a lot when I was growing up, and I was just like, this.
I watched him in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was kind of. I think a lot of YouTubers are just dropping, or not really dropping, but they're just retiring or just switching to like their other thing recently. So it's just kind of like, it's just interesting with the YouTube landscape.
It is. Sad to see him go, but I think it was time. Really, I think he's grown out of it.
Yeah, I mean. I think he just wanted to do some other things. And he has a family, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
He has two kids, so.
Yeah. Let's talk about anime stuff. What I'm really here for.
Fully aware.
Yeah, fully aware. Jump Festa 2024 happened back in December. Lots of stuff released. I didn't put like half of them here because it's already playing out.
Yeah,
like
it already happened.
2024. Yeah, it already happened. But yeah, that was cool to see. A lot of stuff coming out this year. Noragami, I don't know if you know that. The manga has officially ended.
Yep.
Okay.
I heard.
Yeah, hopefully they continue the anime then, because I think it's only 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still early on, so I've been wanting to start this for a long time. I just haven't.
Wow. Something in your backlog that you could potentially start.
Yes, indeed. Backlog.
Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 officially announced. The next phase of Jujutsu Kaisen, the Culling Games. You know where we're at.
I was going to say, we try not to spoil too much, and I'm just going to say it's been fun watching anime-only people.
Oh, it's been great.
But it's a great reminder for me, because it's been a while since I've read this part. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. It was fun. Yeah. It'll
be interesting. Dorohedoro. Oh, I can never say this. Dorohedoro Season 2 officially announced. That's anime on Netflix. Season 1 came out in 2020. It's really good. Would recommend. I'm excited for Season 2.
I haven't seen it, so yeah.
It has a weird looking like anime form, but you could kind of get used to it. Magic and Muscles season 2. It's back. It's been back. It's back. He's back.
The intro has been great.
It's just like
it's been on my For You page. So I'm like, oh, this is my vibe.
It's been great. Yeah. Go watch it if you haven't seen season 1. Season 2 is currently running right now. We're gonna have like a whole separate episode on winter stuff, so stay tuned.
Yeah, winter.
Yeah.
Fall.
Winter.
I think fall actually.
And winter.
It's winter. You just started, bro.
But we're gonna talk about winter.
Okay, we'll talk about this on the side.
It was your idea.
We'll talk about this on the side.
Kingdom season 5 also just started. I have not seen the series, but it's already on season 5, so I'm sure it's good.
Yeah. I've seen it pop up every time. I was like, oh, maybe I'll look into it, and I just forget. That's my own
Me too.
fault. Yeah.
Me too. The One Piece remake of the East Blue Saga from Wit Studio is going to be coming out this year on Netflix. It'll be interesting to see. Hopefully the pacing will be fixed.
It's funny to see people talk about this, and I guess I'm just curious just to check in on you now. I know we talked about it on the side, but do you still think it's only, or do you, how do you think they're doing this?
Still. I find it weird. I only find it weird for One Piece because it's still ongoing. Usually a remake is something that people do when a manga or an anime has ended. So for me, it's a little weird, but I get that they might want to fix the pacing and get more fans that way.
I think they're doing it at the right spot. East Blue Saga, specifically. I think
that whole saga.
I truly believe they're only doing that section, and then that's it. Like,
yeah, just to like rope people in.
Yeah, because I don't think Wit Studio is gonna be the one that's like, hey, we're gonna keep going with this. Hey, like all the voice actors,
too much.
Right? It's a lot. Like if they're gonna keep going, I doubt it. In reality, I think this is just an easy way for people to start, because let's be real. Yes, the intro or like the East Blue Saga
like the
originally
first 300 episodes.
And it was kind of based on the manga, kind of not, but I think it's also like the pacing. If they kind of drag some things out sometimes. Yeah. So I think this is needed, but I also don't think they're gonna keep going with it. I think this is it.
Let's hope not. The meme is that when Wit Studio's done, Mappa will take over.
Oh god, the animation dip's gonna drop, and
it's gonna drop.
They're gonna have some dope sec. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
but we'll see.
We'll see.
It'll be on Netflix.
I'll watch it. Honestly,
yeah, me too.
I'll rewatch it.
Yeah. The like teaser trailer looks really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, Part 3, Season 3, The Conflict. It's scheduled for this year. Super excited. It's probably going to happen summer.
Probably summer.
Fall.
Yeah, summer, fall. I assume 1 year from when the last season dropped. So.
But yeah, there's a lot of love in this. You can really tell from the first 2 seasons.
You can tell. Kubo has
I'm really excited.
Fixing, or not really fixing, but like adjusting things, and it's been, it feels good.
Yeah. There's been a lot of like anime only moments. They've stuck to the manga. Like,
to the T so
really
far.
Good.
Yeah.
Kaiju number 8, the anime, scheduled for April 2024. I've been reading this manga. It's really good.
You've been reading. Oh, okay.
It's really good. Really, really good.
Nice. I've always, just for me, I've always just wait to watch it and see how excited I am, and then I'll probably read it. I never
have
read
no
before.
Self-control.
Yeah. I never read before because I have other things to do, honestly.
Yeah, I see it in the background.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, okay. And the last item for anime is The Duke of Death and His Maid Season 3 is scheduled for April 2024. I've only seen Season 1.
My video just freaked out.
Okay. Yeah. I've only seen Season 1, so I do need to get on top of Season 2. But glad they're keep keeping this up. But I will actually leave the rest to Harrison.
Because she gives me all the comic stuff. She doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't care enough. It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's
not
fine.
denying it that much.
Well, especially with the first few. You'll see. Anyway, just to start off with Marvel. A lot of Marvel stuff, actually. My God.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing, Jonathan Majors is fired from the MCU from being found guilty of 1 misdemeanor assault charge and 1 assault violation stemming from his March confrontation with his then girlfriend, Grace Jabari? Like, then girlfriend. Not ex? I don't know.
No, they're exes, but like, when that happened, they were together.
Right. Okay, that's the phrasing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured that's why Marvel didn't say anything on their stance. Like, everything else, though, he's been dropped, right? In the past.
Oh, yeah.
Since this happened.
He has had several, actually, all of his movies have been shelved.
Yeah.
From studios. They were taking this pretty seriously.
Yep. And deserved. Like, let's be real.
No,
like, if that stuff happens, dude, it's consequences. And I think Marvel was just kind of, it was the last one just to kind of hope, because let's be real, he was going to be King the Conqueror. That's huge. Like, you don't. I'll be interested to see what they do from this going forward, because I don't think their stuff has been pretty. It's been pretty lackluster in my opinion since like Phase 4.
Yep.
And we're only starting Phase 5 really, but you can tell they're slowing it down. But yeah, this is a big hit for them, and
we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Do you want to recast, or do you want them to scrape the whole Kang the Conqueror?
With how after watching Loki, I kind of wish they kept it or just recast it, but it's really hard to recast.
Yes.
For those that have seen it, there's scenes where you just see him and you're just like, oh yeah, it's gonna kind of be hard to. It's gonna be kind of hard to like explain that, because at least like like back then with Iron Man and War Machine, like replacing Rhodey wasn't that bad because Rhodey was literally only in one movie.
He was kind of like a background character too.
Yeah,
for most
he was background in that one for sure.
Yeah.
But then going forward, like, Rhodey had a bigger role, so it was okay. So this one's kind of hard already, I think, because the setup was so huge. But what if season 3 dropped?
Announced,
Or announced? Sorry, not. I say season 3.
Yeah. Well, season 2 did drop.
I was thinking season 2. My bad.
Yeah.
Season 2 dropped and season 3 got announced.
Yeah.
I haven't seen season 2 yet, so I like season 1. I just haven't watched Marvel stuff really in a while, so I think that's my thing.
Yeah.
But if that's your thing, it got announced. Hell yeah. Steven Yeun is officially dropped playing Sentry in Thunderbolts, and I know it's like a bit of like, I think it was probably conflict scheduling and all that.
I think so.
But some people have read deeper into
They really have. I'm like, stop it.
Because he had to put it out. He had to be like, he had to put out a statement and all that. So
he just didn't have time.
This guy's chill. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, yes, he's great, but it's okay. He hasn't started.
He hasn't started yet.
Yeah,
so it's okay.
It's not a big deal. Don't worry. Marvel executive has said Netflix Daredevil show, which ran from 2015 to 2018, so long ago, God, is now considered MCU canon. So it's not just like, it's the Defenders, really. All the Defenders are now considered canon. They're now streaming.
They're in the timeline.
Yeah.
If you have Disney Plus,
Yeah. About time. People were like, oh, so why dude, I love reading people's comments on this stuff, and I'm like, you guys are dumb. As in, like, the expectation of, like, how fast they're supposed to incorporate these characters. I'm like, dude, I think it's also not known, like, people don't get, like, licensing. They don't get, like, how things have to be set up and all that. So it's just like, or it's rarely probably they had to get the license to, like, show these shows now.
I think like, get the license from Netflix and, like.
It's been long enough, right? So it was just more like they got the rights, but they just probably couldn't stream it yet, if anything. So
I'm sure it has a lot to do with the streaming between Netflix and Disney Plus. Yeah.
It was just that weird contract. So
yeah.
Echo Season 1 released all 5 episodes on Disney Plus. I've only seen episode 1.
Me too.
Okay.
We both said that we've missed Daredevil.
Yes, this made me miss the Daredevil grit. Like, just how violent and like the cinematography. Yeah,
it's hyper violent.
It's hyper violent.
Definitely. Are you worried that it's only 5 episodes? I've read a few reviews where it says that after 3, it dips a little, it like Disney-fies itself. But I haven't seen all of it to say.
Yeah, that, I haven't seen all of it either, and I'm not worried because I guess I don't know how much I care yet.
Yeah.
Because it's not Daredevil. If it was a Daredevil season and it was only 5, yeah, I'd be worried.
Yeah.
Because it's been known to have 10 episodes of like an hour, right? So I'm not worried yet. But I guess
we'll see where
care.
she
I don't know how.
it.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how much I had to care, right?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like it was a cool start, but I can't tell. This is where we're watching now, right? I can't tell if it's coming from the high of like seeing like whatever's happened, and it's this is essentially almost like Daredevil coming back because it's the same universe and everything, right? So I guess we'll see.
We'll see. Well, our friend who made us start this podcast loves Daredevil, so he has been loving Echo. It's been interesting to see his views.
Yes, it's been funny. It's you can tell there's like some bias. It's just, which is fine. I'm like, if you really like the show, it's you.
It's your thing.
Eldon Henson and Deborah Ann Woll. Did I say their names right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Will return as Foggy. Speaking of, I forgot that. Will be returning as Foggy and Karen for Daredevil Born Again. It took them a while to just confirm this, but I'm sure they just had to work things out. I
think it was like the strike happened, they had contract issues, and now they're on board. Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was just because of the strike at that point.
Yeah.
Well, partly. They're probably working stuff up.
They're starting to film this in Q2, so they're gonna start soon.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait for this. It's gonna be so good.
Me too.
Yeah. So, because like that's the thing. If Echo doesn't do it too well, I'm hoping that they put all efforts into Daredevil Born Again, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's all Marvel. I don't think I missed anything else, right?
No, that was a lot of Marvel.
That's a lot of Marvel. DC, on the other hand, Aquaman 2 released on December 22nd.
In theaters? Did not see it. But if you did, leave a comment
down
below.
I saw the trailers and I'm like, I'm not vibing with this at all. And it's just that weird, like, James Gunn thing is about to start.
Yep.
The Gunverse is about to start.
This is ending DCEU, essentially.
Yep. This was essentially the last thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
But in other shows and movies, because we do watch other stuff.
Sometimes.
I'm trying to be better. Chill.
No, me too. Yeah.
Archer has ended after 14 years.
I haven't seen this in a long time.
I've been wanting to watch this. But then it's like one of those like, I'll just watch it in the background. But I used to watch this a lot like in high school and college.
In college? Yeah, me too.
Sad. But it's okay. I haven't watched it, but I just worried like it was one of those moments where it would just drag out the show. But it's fine. It's whatever. Meanwhile, The Warrior has been canceled after 3 seasons on Max. But we'll move over to Netflix. I had a feeling.
But the big but.
Yeah. I had a feeling because everyone's like, it's been canceled on Max, blah, blah. I was like, Netflix is probably picking it up.
Yep.
Because it does that too. Let's be real. So
I know with these streaming services, they kind of like switch over.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just kind of like moving over a lot. It's interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American Born Chinese has been canceled on Disney Plus after 1 season. Have you even looked into this?
No.
Yeah. It's weird, right? So for me, being an Asian American, I feel like I should check out this kind of stuff. But then
Me
when
too.
I watch it, it feels cringe because I relate to it a bit too much at times. Or things are just over exaggerated, and I'm like, ooh. Yeah.
But you know that our parents would do that.
Yes, that's the thing.
100%.
So it's bad, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should support this, but I just can't watch it.
Yeah.
I need to support
This
in other ways.
kind of reminded me of Fresh Off the Boat, the ABC TV series, where it was just so on top of the jokes.
Yeah, but I guess I found Fresh Off the Boat to be funnier.
Oh, no, it definitely is.
But I think it's because this is Disney, right? It's Disney-fied in a sense.
It has to be Disney-fied, yeah.
While Fresh Off the Boat, I'm like, this is all accurate, but also very true. Like, I still show people the dishwasher scene on that one. I'm like, no, this is actually real. Trust me.
Honestly.
Arcane Season 2 scheduled for November 2024. Dude, I'm excited. I cannot wait for this. I hope I don't hype myself up too much to where I'm disappointed. But it looks promising. So
we do have a review on Season 1 where I put my foot in my mouth before watching it. Go watch it.
I will take that. Dragged her feet.
Yeah, I sure did.
It's okay. Did you stop at a certain spot?
I did the Veronica thing. I stopped right before the hype because I wasn't getting into it.
And I'm like, but keep going. You're like, fine. And then you just binged the rest of it.
Yeah, sure did.
Ahsoka has been officially renewed for season 2. Along with, there's like a lot more Star Wars news, but this is just an easy like show we can pick on. Yeah. But
everything else we haven't seen.
Yeah, everything I haven't seen, or it's just kind of like a news, a part of something, like a movie, is blah, blah, blah. So yeah. This one's just easier to. But yeah, there was a lot of Star Wars stuff that dropped like that around the time, so it was cool. And then I was just gonna say, like, for me, game stuff, Game Awards happen, and that's just a lot. And of course, a lot of, I don't know if you heard, but the Game Awards was more like the game ads.
I was gonna say, didn't Baldur's Gate 3 win a lot?
Oh yeah, that game, yeah, which is well deserved, which is fine. Yeah, they won so much, but I think the issue was like, it was weird watching the Golden Globes and all like these other award shows, because that's what they're trying to be. Because you get to, everyone's like dressed up and all this stuff, and it's supposed to be a celebration, right, of like things that's happened. But the hard thing with games is you gotta promo stuff, and with games you just drop trailers, right? But it'd be weird if you did a lot of movie trailers at the same time during Golden Globes, right?
Yeah, it would.
It's just not precedented. But with Game Awards is like, I'm pretty sure that's how they get out of their funding. But it's kind of weird to where I know people get cut on their speeches and stuff, but it was like they got like a minute, dude. Like less than a minute.
I saw some clips where it's just one of the guys he won. He was like, "Got 10 seconds, bye," something like that. And
then, actually, there's like the voice actor for, sorry, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. I've been seeing it all over, but he was trying to give like a heartfelt speech of like just being seen and all. I was just like, this is so bad. And you could tell the music started trying to wrap him up, and he's like, I see that I'm supposed to wrap this up, so I was like, dude, it's so bad. And even like Baldur's Gate 1, they didn't get to talk that much either. And it was weird having all these famous people present. Yeah. Because like Timothée Chalamet presented Game of the Year, and we're like, wait, why?
What is this guy doing up here?
Yeah. Legit. It's like, why is Dune guy up here? Because let's be real, we're not talking about Willy Wonka yet.
No, we're not.
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. That was a thing. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 1, well deserved. I only played up to Act 2. I still haven't finished the game, but I still think it deserves it.
That's so funny.
And then last thing, Insomnia got hacked. I don't know if you heard about this, but they're the guys that made Spider-Man, the 1 and 2, and Miles Morales. They also made Ratchet Clank and all this other stuff, but they got hacked. A lot of games got leaked. I'm not going to talk about it. You could find it online. but a lot of
Search it up.
employee information got leaked.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that sucks. But it's also like Sony didn't take them seriously. It's kind of weird. But
It's a little weird.
It's all this. It was all this. And honestly, at the end of the day, Insomniac and all the employees are the ones that are suffering, right? So that's unfortunate. So hackers suck.
Suck it. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think that's it. But I don't
Was
think
that
there's anything else. I'm trying to think of anything else for other categories, but I think we got everything.
No, I think we have everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Wow. Look at us. Harrison, do you have anything else? Anything else popped in your mind while we were out for a couple weeks?
Probably, but I just probably forgot to write it down. So here we are.
Me too. But thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on all of our socials at NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. Logos right above Harrison's head. And if you're on YouTube, comment down below your thoughts on any of these news. If we missed anything, comment down below. Anything, everything. We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video. Let us know how we're doing. Check us out. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.